Joining me now, ranking member of the House Intelligence Committee, Congressman Devin Nunes. All right, so Congressman, right now, I think this is probably the most damning piece of evidence we have that the President of the United States and his Vice President were conspiring in the Oval Office with the FBI director to set up the incoming National Security Advisor with a false charge. Is that the way you see it?
It is, Jesse. We've run this investigation now for 3.5 years, and I've said on numerous occasions that we had no evidence that Obama or Biden were involved. We had kind of some circumstantial information, but nothing that you could really say is evidence. This is as close as we've got to actually having direct evidence. And, you know, it would take Strzok, who wrote the notes, to actually confirm what day they were written on, if they were in fact his notes. And then you would have to interview the other people that were in that room. But this would be the closest we've come to having direct evidence that both Biden and Obama were involved.
Because Bill Barr says that, you know, John Durham's investigation not looking into Joe Biden. So I don't know if we're ever going to crack that nut, but you've been following this and doing a lot of digging. What other information are you pursuing that you still have not gotten your hands on yet?
Well, look, I think the big key is it still involves General Flynn. Specifically, there is a missing FBI report called a 302. The original report was done. It disappeared. Weeks later, a new one appeared. There were text messages that went back and forth. That is clearly a document that I don't believe that General Flynn and his lawyers don't have it. We've been requesting it at the House Intelligence Committee for many, many years now. We don't have it. And I think the American public needs to see it. Perhaps Durham has it or the DOJ has it. Hopefully they do, and maybe that's the reason that they're not producing that to Congress, which would be a legitimate reason. I want to make sure that your viewers understand the one good thing so far that we've learned about this Durham investigation is Durham isn't talking, people on his team aren't talking, and so I think that's a good sign that this is a real legitimate investigation that's occurring.
As opposed to the other investigation into collusion.
You mean all the investigations other than the House Republican investigation, yes.
Right, which you were hammered for doing, but now
all the other investigations, but all the other investigations, Jesse, they had it all wrong. Whether it was the Senate investigation or the Mueller investigation, quite amazing. I say that we have to give Inspector General Horowitz some credit. He did a really good job, in all seriousness.
Sure. All right. Just follow the facts. That's all you can ask. Congressman,
that's what we're trying to do.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jesse.